Hey, it's me, Chunky the Traffic Elf. I'm trying to work out a little bit during the holidays, so we got Mike Boyle, WallyByBoyle.com. Hey, Mike, a chunky little elf like me. Got any advice for the holidays?
Plan for the cheats. You know, when are these things going to happen? If you know you're going out to dinner with friends that night, then you got to really be super strict all day. You know, you got to know, okay, you know, I've got an event coming here where I'm not going to be able to control my eating behavior or how many beers I have or any of that stuff. You know, and that's what people really have to do. And then the other thing,
you know, being an elf and all, you got short little legs. Got any advice for doing exercise? I don't like to take those long walks.
We talked about this kind of long and slow idea. You got to get the long and slow thing out of your head. Long and slow. When you're a beginner and you can't do anything except walk, or you can't do anything except be on the elliptical, then that's okay. But once you're capable of doing something more difficult, you need to. There's no question that the fat loss benefits of what we would call anaerobic training or interval training are much better than the fat loss benefits of aerobic training. You know, you can go and walk around the lake only so many times. You know, it ends up being the same intensity, the same duration. You're not going to get a lot of calorie burn from that. You've got to be in a situation like, you know, when we're talking about Hank Morse, just the idea, okay, we're going to incline the treadmill up. We're going to alternate, you know, walking up a hill with walking on flat ground. Those changes in intensity are what really kicks up the fat burning capability. Lifting weights, we've had you lifting weights the whole time that you've been trying to lose this weight. You know, anaerobic work, you want to build muscle because what's going to eat fat is muscle. What's going to burn more calories is a more intensive form of exercise. So once you can tolerate it, we're not obviously telling somebody that's, you know, 300 pounds and doesn't exercise, you don't want to go out and start running sprints. But once you're able to do things that are going to be a little more interval in nature, you got to do them.
You know, Mike, I was telling Sandra the other day, that corn stuff, it's no good for you.
I think, in all honesty, I think that, you know, the diet part, the exercise part, I mean, diet, we've talked about this over and over again, it is not hard. Fruits, vegetables, lean protein. If you just simply said, I'm going to cut corn out of my diet, you know, if it says corn on it anywhere, you know, you could take every chip, everything that's manufactured. If it says corn or high fructose corn syrup, toss it. You're going to take, it's the biggest calorie supplier in the American diet. Corn and high fructose corn syrup in general, you know, so it's not really that hard to do. I mean, you're living proof and hopefully living longer proof that it actually works, you know, that, hey, if you do this, you know. And the other thing, you know, we talked about the idea, find your weak spots and work towards them. You know, we said, you know, chocolate. You know, find a good bar that has chocolate in it that's going to have enough protein that's going to still stay within the framework of what we want you to do. Find a shake that you like that tastes good that stays within the framework of what you do, so that you can cheat on things that are actually good for you. I eat chocolate covered almonds because they really.
All right, I'm Chunky the Traffic Elf. You can check out Hank's Big Adventure on WROR.com and see what that fat guy's doing. Merry Christmas.